Hi, Scott Stride here. This is part 4 of a 4-part series on Lucid Dream Supplements. In this documentary I'm discussing Lucid Dream Supplements, or LDS. These are legal and safe vitamins, herbs, foods, and over-the-counter supplements that can be taken to enhance your dreams in a positive way. In this session I'll discuss the strategies surrounding the use of LDS. So far I've discussed what Lucid Dream Supplements are, how they affect the brain, and a methodology for taking them. Now it's time to discuss the success strategies. Like any other lucid dreaming technique, LDS has its limitations. My favorite LDS method may only work 75% of the time for me and 25% for you. Likewise, what works great for you may be lackluster to others. Even though the effects LDS have on the various neurotransmitters are fairly repeatable, the end results may not be. Success is not guaranteed. One important factor is each individual's capacity for cognition and reflective awareness during dreaming. Regardless of your cerebral talents in the waking state, you must be mentally ready to dream for the LDS to be effective. This holds for any lucid dreaming technique. We know that success strategies must involve some amount of preparation. The good news is the amount of prep work is reduced when you take LDS. As I've said before in the preface to Thomas Yushak's book, the mental techniques can only work for some people if their brain chemistry is right. No mental technique can boost acetylcholine levels like galantamine can. 5-HTP is far better at producing REM rebound than sleep deprivation. Regardless of what the LD experts claim, the neurochemical state of the brain during lucid dreaming is what makes it possible. You can't force yourself to have a lucid dream, just like you can't force yourself to see in the infrared spectrum. The brain works a certain way, and all we can do is chemically enhance what is already there. We know what LDS to take and when to take it to stoke the brain. Once the fires are hot, we need a way to take advantage of their energy. One way to do this is by having a predefined lucid dreaming activity that you want to carry out. This is accomplished by what I call a dream assignment. Having a dream assignment or task is nothing new. LaBerge asserted something similar to this several years ago. For example, a dream assignment that I set for myself is to fly to the moon. There are 4 steps involved with this. First, I need to find the moon in the dream. Then I need to focus on flying there, then landing on the surface, and finally exploring it. You go over the assignment steps in your mind several times and memorize them before going to bed or during wake back to bed. Also, when you take an LDS mixture, expect that it will produce positive results. LDS produces measurable changes in the dreaming brain's neurochemicals, and it's wrong to claim that it works by the placebo effect alone. Another strategy deals with the frequency of taking the LDS. Unlike the mental techniques, which can be done every day, LDS should not be taken too frequently. I know from personal experience and group studies that a tolerance buildup and desensitization occurs, making LDS less effective if taken every day. We believe this has something to do with the dreaming brain's receptor sites and interaction between the basal forebrain and brainstem. These systems somehow adapt to a particular change in neurochemicals and try to restore the normal REM dreaming cycle and levels of activation. If you take the same LDS every morning at wake back to bed, within a week you'll find it's no longer effective. Taking larger doses of LDS is not the solution. A simple strategy is abstinence. Don't take the LDS every day and allow time for it to clear out of your system. Yushak's 4-day rule states you should wait 4 days between LDS attempts that involve galantamine. To help the galantamine clear out of your system, you can take one of the racetams, pyracetam, oxiracetam, or aniracetam. These work by consuming the excess acetylcholine in the cholinergic system. Another strategy is to mix up the LDS. Don't take the same LDS cocktail twice in a row. This reduces the brain's ability to acclimate and adapt to the induced changes in neurochemistry. One thing that's equally important is when not to take the LDS. Obviously, taking galantamine every day is a mistake. I've found that forcing some LDS sessions can be a waste of supplements. Don't take LDS if you don't feel well, are in pain, or are overly tired. Get the needed rest, get well, and take the LDS another day. Also, if you miss the 4-hour after bed window, don't take the LDS. You want at least 3 hours of quality REM sleep after taking the supplements. It's almost pointless to take the LDS after 6 hours with only 1 or 2 hours left to dream. Also, if the first 4 hours were restless or light sleep, don't take the LDS. Likewise, if the first 4 hours had heavy dreaming, taking LDS may not boost the later REM cycles. It's good once in a while to practice abstinence. To summarize, the LDS strategy does work. Each time you take the LDS, you need to prepare yourself mentally and have a dream assignment ready to carry out. Take LDS about every 4 days to reduce tolerance buildup and desensitization. Use a race TAM following galantamine usage to use up excess acetylcholine. Mix up the supplements to reduce neurochemical acclimation and adaptation. Take LDS if you feel good at wake back to bed and can get 3 hours of quality REM sleep. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial and learned something about Lucid Dream Supplements. To download transcripts of the Nova Dreamer and LDS sessions, go to the Advanced LD webpage listed on the closing screen. Good luck and sweet dreams. Farewell.